Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Bastion. As promised, I'm going to go ahead and go through all of the dreams with all 10 idols activated. So we'll start with the kids' dreams. I just want to show where Ruck's dream is. It's here, these history books that show up to the side. This is on New Game Plus that I'm at. When you do a New Game Plus, you keep the level that you finished the game at. You keep all of your weapon upgrades, all that stuff. So I've gone ahead. I've got up to level 10 because it's much easier to defeat these dreams at level 10. So I'll show you how I'm going to do this. To the forge, I've got a brusher's pike. I'm using the critical hit chance. Basically everything on the left, most of the stuff on the right is related to throwing the pike, and I never throw it. So everything on the left, the only one that's not related to throwing on the right is thrust attacks causing knockback, but I would rather have the 50% critical hit damage. So that's what we're doing there. For ranged, I'm using the Galleon Mortar. I opted for a larger blast radius, faster aiming speed. I think that's a little more important than the critical hit chance. Here, instead of improving the blast radius further, I'm going just for higher damage. Took the critical hit chance here over the 100% power shot damage because I don't consistently do the power shot, so I think this will benefit me more. And immunity to bomb damage. Bombs create damage fields is pretty good, but it's more important that I don't accidentally injure myself. So that's how we're doing that. Over at the distillery, these are the ones I've decided to use, and it's some things it's debatable what would be better. These are the ones that I think are going to work out best just for me. Retaliating when injured, surviving an extra chance there, this chance to turn zealous because there are a lot of foes that we're going to be taking down. Gaining some health by striking foes is a really important one. This will really to help you survive. This can make especially a big difference on some of your foes that regenerate over time. Well, all of them are going to be regenerating because that's one of the idols we'll have activated. So you can take your time on a foe you're not too worried about and keep just taking little hits out of it, letting it regenerate, hitting it some more until you've got your own hit points all the way up. So that can be pretty beneficial. Extra damage, damage resistance, gain some health by counter blocking, 100% damage counter blocking. The Wear Whiskey is really good if you're in a tough situation where you take some hits that you didn't want to hit, and make sure that the hits that you do land at that point are more likely to save your life by hopefully killing the enemies that are on you. Extra chance to carry undefeated. So that's how we're going to go there. Let's make sure all of our idols are active. And yes, they are. All 10 of them. Alright, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. I'm going to go in order, starting with Kid's Dream.
Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Here we go.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
I like first thing to go ahead and clear all of this stuff out of my way. So if I need to escape from something later, it's not slowing me down. Oh, that was a really bad start.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Alright, not great, but we might be okay. Oh, and right trigger ability. I'm not as concerned about that. I very rarely use it. I'm using the turret. So, we'll see if it even comes up. Alright. Okay. But now my health is looking a lot better.
He's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
So you can see it's really important to have the tonic that helps you gain health back.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Alright, got that one out. Beautiful.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
So the nice thing with the galleon is it auto aims, so you can just start right up with it, and it'll target whatever's off screen, so you can take out some things before they even start to attack you.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
I should have used the mortar
Thanks
on that.
to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Oh, I thought I was to the side of him. That wasn't well timed. Okay. So this will be fine. That just wasn't as well done as it could have been. There's one down. Him before he gains too much health back. There we go.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Oh, it's not a good spot to be. Alright. These guys I want to hit with the mortar. If I can. There we go.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
Okay, and this is just waves of crap everywhere this time. Try and get to one side of them, and... yeah. Beautiful. Okay.
In the history
coming
of
right along.
Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, kid learned to fend for himself, learn to build, learn to break.
These guys aren't bad. They just take 2 hits and they're done. One with the mortar.
In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Oh, there. See, perfect. This is a great example of why the mortar is a good choice. Because that thing, I'm not close enough to activate it yet, but I'm still going to be able to hit it. So I can take it out before it even throws any squirts at me. There we go.
One night, on
Made
one of
that
his
wave
expeditions,
easy.
the ground beneath them shuddered, cracked, and split apart. You saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Oh.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
All right.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Only 4 left. We are almost there on this. Alright, get out of here. Time for some mortar action. You guys stuck over there? It's kind of weird.
Will he finally arrived at Ceylandia's vaunted safe haven? He and no one else.
And these ones I think I hate the most. Once you get stuck in that, it tends to take a lot out of you before you get out again. Dang it, there we go. They're ones that it's really hard to get in close and get a hit with the brusher spike. We're almost there. Just one. Great. Fall through the world. Awesome.
But then, all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Oh. Just stay here for a minute. That guy's gonna make it a pain for us. Alright, there's Pith down. These two should be fairly easy now. There.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
I'm getting the fragments and the, out of the middle there. It doesn't really make any difference. I've already upgraded everything completely, but force I have it. Alright, so there we go. Kid's Dream with all 10 idols activated. That's one way to do it. Hopefully that helps you some. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Come back next time, and I will be doing Zia's Dream.